second vlog in and we're still trying to find the right, yes, this should be the right camera. It's Dirk here, also known as Vinny Vidi, and in the next video you're gonna see some highlights of my adventures in the Bahamas. I've competed in a couple of the World Series of Poker tournaments, Pot Limit Omaha of course. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, like and subscribe if you do so, and yeah, let's see what we got. It's okay like this, yeah, no, this is perfect.
Kings. Go 6-way, pull flop, check my kings.
Okay, small tour of the big room. Here we have an extra bathroom that has no function whatsoever. Heading over to the living room. I was just watching Daniel Negreano's vlog. We have a cool outside area here. Today it's not sunny, but overall it's been very good weather. Nice view on the beach there. So from the living room we head over to the bedroom. This place is probably bigger than my own apartment. Pretty outrageous. Heading in to the bathroom. And we're nearing the end of the trip, so I'm at the point where I start looking at my underwear and wonder which piece of underwear is the least dirty so that I can wear it a second time around. I'm going to share one of the notable hands that I played in the 100k Pot Limit Omaha event. I have a history of completely messing up hand histories and especially stack sizes when I'm playing live. In the Triton events, it's very common that they keep track of all the big blinds and the stacks, but they don't do it here in WSOP, so please bear with me. We're sitting on 850k chips, started the day with 600,000. Under the gun opens of a 700k stack for 50,000. We wake up on the button with double suited aces. So obviously we try not to raise too quickly to give away the strength of our hand, but once a little while passes, we decide to 3-bet it to 100k chips. Small blind, big blind, they get out of the way. The under the gun raiser completes and we head into a flop with 410k chips in the pot. And the flop brings us 7, 10, jack. I think it's the 10 and jack that are diamonds. So we have a double gut shot flush draw overpair, which is super strong of course. Under the gun raiser checks. We pot bet, putting maximum pressure I guess on our opponent. Our opponent thinks for a little while, then he tells us I might be in a very bad shape, and he flicks in 500k, so we have to call 100k more. So I call straight away of course, and he flips over king 5-3 with 2 diamonds, basically drawing that, because whenever he hits his king I have a straight, his diamonds are no good, I have higher diamonds, and the only way he can win the hand is with a backdoor flush draw and a backdoor 2-pair draw or full house draw. So I think I have 92% equity there or something, but I'm sure Basti, my editor, can show you guys if I'm somewhat accurate there. So turn is a 3 or a 5, so he picks up a couple of outs, but the river is safe, so we win a 1.5 million chip pot, and we head into day 2 of the 100k Pot Limit Omaha. back in the comfort of my own home, I'm going to show you a hand that I played in the 100k Pot Limit Omaha WSOP event on day number 2. There's 10 players left, we're already in the money. We can add the payout structure to the video. And we have been 10 players left for a while now, a couple of hours I would say. I've been picking my spots, I wasn't really able to make much happen. And then we wake up with King, Queen, 10-8 suited to the King in the big blind. The cutoff opens for 850,000, we have 2.4 million chips. And we make the call and we see one of the best flops that we can see. It's King Jack 3, 2 spades, our flush draw, an open ender and top pair, so we're crushing his range. I get pretty excited to see such a good flop in such a important stage of the tournament. So I try to hide my excitement, I check and my opponent bets the pot, which is my entire stack. I quickly check my hand and I make the call. I'm expecting to be way ahead, 80% or something, but he flips over Ace-Jack 7-8 with 2 spades suited to the ace, so he has my flush draw covered, which means that we only have 55% equity or something along those lines. Basti will be able to add the equities to the hand. So we're slightly ahead, less than we thought we would be. The turn comes out to be a 4 of hearts. And then the river is a 2 of spades, so he makes his ace high flush and we have the king high flush, so we're out of the tournament. Obviously super excited to cash the 100k for $243,000, but whenever you're in a tournament it makes you feel super greedy, and then whenever you have your last all-in, which is the most important all-in most of the times, you feel super sad for busting the tournament. But before that I got super lucky, so the day after when you wake up you start realizing, okay, I ran way above expectation and I should be very happy with this win. On that day I had some dinner with 2 guys that I hung out with a lot in Bahamas. Shout out to Noah and Andy. We had a couple of drinks and we decided to play the 5k satellite into the 50k Pot Limit Omaha event. I basically won every all-in that I had and I managed to win the ticket, so off to a very hot start in the Bahamas, and in the next video I will show you a couple of hands that I played in the 50k.
Trying to hide from you,
Okay, today I'm going to take you guys on a little stroll, showing a small part of the resort. I'm going to show you what I do on a daily basis here. I pick up a coffee, then I head to the gym. I'm not working out super hardy, but I try to do half the workout every day. It's nice to stay in a rhythm when you're playing these tournaments. It's really beautiful out here when the sun is shining. Heading the other way towards the gym. So yeah, I pick up a coffee every day, head to the gym, sit in the sun, try to respond to a couple of WhatsApp messages, and then I head to the poker rooms to the right over here. It was very nice to stay here. I met a couple of great people that I hung out with most of the stay, but to be honest, pretty excited to go back home again, be in my routine. Life on a resort like this is always nice for the first couple of days, and then after that you start craving being back in the real world again. So we're almost at the gym. We have a nice outside pool as well. Here you can swim some laps. This is where all the people go sit in the tubes. I think it's half an hour around the resort. Pretty fucking crazy. Okay, then we arrive at the pool. Not too bad, huh? Quick recap of the 50k PLO day 2. I'll make it a little bit less technical this time around. Early in the day we get it in 3-way. After the third person calls, I should not have a lot of equity, but somehow, some way my flush draw is live and I have 50% equity. We win the 3-way all in, and not so long after that I pick up ace 6, 7, 8, double suited. I raise it up. After a couple of people limp, I get 3-bet. Flop comes ace 5, 6. So we flop top pair, open ender and flush draw. We get it in against top set. We still have 45% equity because of my straight flush outs, and I hit the hand, so running very hot in the 50k. Heading into the bubble with a big stack, which is very nice. Whenever the payouts are there, you can put a lot of pressure on stacks that are smaller than yours. So I get moved to another table, I start applying a lot of pressure. I run up my stack to 4 million or maybe even 4.5. That's where I start losing a couple of hands. I'm not the table chip leader anymore, so I have to stay put until I'm in the money. And after we reach the money, I'm pretty card dead. So now I'm sitting on 10 big blinds. It's 12 players left. The button opens. We have king 9, 7, 8 double suited. I flat call. It's a very playable hand. And if I miss the flop, I can still fold and maybe ladder a couple of places. The big blind decides to go all in, or 3-bet I mean. Pushes the button out of the pot, which is quite nice for me. And I get my money in. He flips over queen, queen, 3 deuce, double suited. This is Chitwick. Flop comes 4, 4, 5, 2 hearts. He's holding the hearts, so we're basically drawing dead or very thin at the very least. Turn is a brick and river is a brick, and we finish in 12th place for 125k in the 50k PLO.
Oh, but just give me a heads up and
Yeah, don't worry. You can talk as much as you want.
or you could easily cut down.
If you say something really crazy, we'll cut it out. Don't worry. So it's a 13-hour flight, but kind of 24 hours in time. Super value. That was the one I heard. Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome aboard.
Okay, it's time to conclude my stay in the Bahamas, all the way from the Netherlands. I guess I'm still looking at the wrong camera. I'm still quite the amateur when it comes to social media. The Bahamas was nice, it was sunny. The resort we were staying in was nice, but a little bit dated. If I were to be on a holiday, I would prefer to be somewhere else. So I would not necessarily go to the Bahamas, or at least Island Nassau, if it comes to holidays. But of course I was there for the poker tournaments and they went incredibly well. I've cashed every tournament that I played, which is a crazy stat. The 100k I cashed for 240k. The satellite I cashed for a 50k ticket. The 50k I cashed for 125k. And then the 10k I min cashed for, I'm not sure what it was, number 24 or something, but Basti will show a little overview of all the cashes and the total profit of the trip. Very happy with the run, with the results. No super deep run, so I'm still very motivated to go to Jeju and put down a nice performance there. Thanks everyone for watching, and please stay tuned for the next vlog. See you all soon.